Hi there, back again, and well, you might be able to see it here. March has come, it's springtime, so I've made myself a little bit of a change to my skin. Put on a spring version of my skin with a little bit of a flower bonnet and some flower decorations. Spring is by far one of my favourite parts of the year, and also the time of year that I was born. So not only is my birthday coming up soon, which is not necessarily a good thing, but it's also, if you notice, my first episode that went up when the trees were pink like they are now. So we're actually approaching the 1 year mark of me putting videos here on YouTube. And I thought that we'd start today off by having a little bit of a look back at how far we've actually gotten here. And the first thing I wanted to do is put up the sign. Whoops, it's not two F's. This Flower Valley sign. Because I have revised it so that it now looks proper. And let's just get these up there. Whoops. Forgot I had to hold shift there. Get those up. And get up on the back side here as well. So V L A E Y and all of those. So there. And now we can see it proper. The Flower Valley. And it doesn't look weird. I've been waiting to do that for a while. But yeah, let's take a little bit of a look here and see what's going on. So I started doing videos, I think it was in April. When I was recording to make the intro for this series, I wanted to finish this road first so that I could use it for the intro. And I was kind of hoping that it would come up to springtime before I would finish, because then I could start off with my spring texture pack. And it just so happened that it took so long to get ready that that was actually the case. So I was able to start my first video in spring. And speaking of that, the past, well, I was also thinking about, while we're walking around here and taking a little bit of a look, let's see what happened last week. Last week was episode 42, and I realised something a little too late. When it was a couple of days before, I realised that it would have been a brilliant idea to do a Q&A. Because episode 42 is, well, 42 is the answer for everything. If you have ever read or know anything about The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, that is a reference to that. So it would have been brilliant to do a Q&A on episode 42. Unfortunately, I didn't think of it until 2 days before, so yeah. That was a little too late to start gathering questions, but oh well. That's what you get. As you can see, springtime's still green in the swamp. I am thinking of, like, the swamp trees are a different brand of tree, so that is why I have those as green while the rest are pink. But other than that, I've been a little busy over the last week because you might have heard it. We have been playing UHC, or rather the others have been playing UHC, and I have been recording it. So I have been editing that footage, and I'm almost done now. I need to do more today, actually. And what I'm doing today is the last couple of things. I need to do the voiceover track, and I need to do the what is it called? The background music. I probably won't have time for the background music today, but if I can get the voiceover track finished, that would be very nice. Everything else should be done pretty much. And other than that, well, I've just been going to work. And I've actually been doing not too much at work. Let's take a look in here. I've been digging out a little bit. I'm not done yet, but I wanted to show how far I've gotten so far. I brought in the grass because I probably want to have some grass inside the house, but what I have done here is I have hollowed it out all the way up to the surface and then put in a layer of stone in case an enderman comes by. I can recreate the ground, as it were. And the idea is here that I want to dig this out further and then sort of build with the terrain so that I'll use the actual height that goes up, like make a dip down here and move it up here, that sort of thing. And as I talked about in last episode, it's going to be sort of inspired by Hobbit Hole. So that's going to continue, but I haven't had time because of the editing to do it this week. So we'll be doing something else today. And other than that, as I said, I've been doing work, and at work not so much the usual work. I haven't been doing any programming really for the past 2 weeks or something, because we have 2 interns that has come by and have started working for us, and of course they need to be tutored, so I have been tutoring them and showing them the ropes, as it were. And it sounds like on Monday we will have a new person showing up as well to join us, but he's an experienced guy, so there's going to be as much learning of the basic things, so we'll probably go faster, more the other things. Here we have Edgar Allan Slow, the horse that was rescued from the what is it called? The minigames area, because people wanted to turn him into glue. Poor horsey. Miss Half-Ass, and all the piggies and chicken friends that has decided that they want to accompany our buddies in here. We have Cappuccino. We have my donkey, who is still unnamed and unofficially Donkeybot. We have here our horse, who is currently unofficially named Vanilla, Disco Pig, and Lord Agentum Coxcomb. Oh, that's a new person. Hi there. Oh, it's turning night time. So yeah, we'll probably be doing a little bit more of that. I am also doing the hello, Mr. Leprechaun. I'm also doing the oh, someone turn off the light. Turn it on again. I'm also doing alarm and control list, which is the database extract that we use to create the signals inside the system. So yeah, been revising those, although it's going very slow, so I need to fix it soon. But yeah, other than that, not so much this week. It's been much of the same. But however, there is things coming next week, because next week is the week of March the 9th, or the 9th of March. And that date is quite special, because that is the date that I am going to the hospital to talk to the endocrinologists, I think it's called. So yeah, I am looking forward to that, and I'm also very scared. Hopefully it'll go well, we'll see. So I should know more next weekend. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Over here we have Elfie, Ranger, and Boobies. Wolf indeed. And over here we have what we built not so long ago now. The Chamber of Artifacts. Still not named room, but it'll get a nameplate at some point. Then we have the portal over there, which we'll take a look at in a moment. But first, we will head over to the flower farm, because that's probably one of the biggest projects here, really. Like the others are sort of like small parts of this grander project that is this place. But the flower farm is probably the biggest. And before we go through here, I'm gonna let it turn daytime, so I'll be right back with you when it turns day. See you in just a moment. Bye bye. And we're back again, and it's not quite daytime, but it is close enough that all the flowers has been grown. So this is the flower farm, controlled by the controlling unit back here, which once a day bone meals the entire place, and once a day pours water over it, harvests all the flowers, and collects it all down at the bottom at a single point, one start point, one end point. And all of these are pads that are specifically designed so that they will route the water in the right direction with no dead spots, and end up right down here, right there. And that leads to a sorting system that is down below in the basement. And this is sort of supposed to be a hidden garden sort of thing, and I've been doing a little bit of work every now and then on it. Currently working on the roots, which is coming down from the ceiling, but there'll also be plants on the ground, and some fungi on the mycelium bits. And there's going to be, like, as you can see, the path going all the way around down one side of the other. And you can even get through to the other side through up here, and there's going to be small gardens where you can sit in chairs or swings or something and just relax. It's basically as much a pretty place as it is just a flower farm. I made the decision when I started designing it that I wanted to make a flower farm that was pretty rather than just 100% efficiency, because honestly it's not very hard to make a 100% farm. It's really way too easy, and they look like crap. So yeah, I wouldn't want to do that, but this is the result. And all of this leads down to the sorting system, as I said, and we can get a little bit of a quick way down by going through here, down here. I'm wearing my feather falling boot, so it's not really a problem falling down. See if we can get up here, otherwise we can get up down here, because there is a secret entrance to the basement down in this water, which leads to the flower map. So the flower map is how I plotted out the farm. Basically, I dug out this place in order to find good spots of all the various flowers, and then I decided which way should the paths go in order to cover them all. And you will notice two things. First of all, the farm is mainly centered here, and that is because the pink tulip is one of the rarest tulips, and it is also my favorite of the flowers. So I wanted to cover that as much as possible. So I centered the farm here, but another thing you will notice is that there is no there's no, what is it called, oxeye daisies. And that was a problem. I didn't find any parts in this area that would spawn them. So the other branch, the one we went down to begin with, actually goes over here, and there's an oxide daisy patch not so far beyond this place. All of this is the wiring that goes underneath, and it is practically Enderman proof. You can see these slabs here. Make sure that Enderman can't get in here, but there is one place where they can be, and it all leads into this area, which is the sorter. So all the flowers collects here and passes through here, is absorbed by the detectors, which takes each of the different flowers. Everything that is not a flower ends up here, even eggs. And it is all passed out here. Let me just get my tools out. I can break through the wall here. Close it off again so the animals don't get inside and get lost. And it all collects in these chests right here. 9 chests, because that is the amount of flowers that spawn in the flower forest. But there's still the orchids that are missing. And this here is the basement. We have flower collection rooms here where we store the flowers in mass quantity. Although at the moment I'm doing a full farm run test, and all the flowers are going over there for that, so they can count them up afterwards. There'll be some loss, of course, but it's going to be a decent average anyway. Now I don't want to fight with you. And then we have this place, which is the basement. And currently the flower farm is the only thing that is connected up to it, but I'm planning to make more rooms. I just haven't decided entirely how I want to do it yet. I was thinking about doing something like a treasury back here. And it all leads over here to the flower farm again, or up to my basement. I call the other my basement, or my secret basement. Oh, certainly a new person, considering it's the first time that he's getting wood. I might need some direction when I'm done with this. So yeah. And we get up here, back on the surface. And the last thing that we are going to be doing is showing this here. The portal. Because I have been disconnected from the rest of the world for a long time. The only way back here was for a long time the road, which took 10 minutes to travel. So I really needed a portal, but then Yuruta joined me, who is living over there. He's not on so much lately, not feeling too inspired, but he's living over there, and I borrowed his portal for a while, so that kind of delayed the issue. But eventually I figured I should build this, because I couldn't travel at night time. Because it was too dangerous to go through the forest. I didn't want to leave holes and that sort of thing. So yeah, that a little bit of a bugger. But yeah, other than that, I have just one more thing that I want to take care of today. So I will be right back with you in another place. See you in just a moment. Bye. And here we are back again, and it's just getting night time. We are in New Spawn. We have a lot of flowers with us, and that is because I wanted to go over here and plant a few of them. Because when I built the flower farm, I said that I wanted to bring flowers to the world, make it pretty. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm probably going to either skip over it or speed it up, we'll see. But basically I'm gonna go over here and do a little bit, and then I'll be back with you and show you where we are at. So be right back with you. Bye bye. And with that, we are done for today, because there's now flowers on all the roads. Went down all 4 of them, put some flowers in. Most on this one over here, because that is leading to my place and it was actually needing the most. It has this bit in the middle, but it was a pretty barren of flowers, so I went in and filled that out. Added flowers on the side and in the middle, and all in all it turned out pretty nice. You might have noticed that I did sort of a little bit in clusters, and not because that is how the flowers normally generate in Minecraft. I might have done smaller clusters than normal, but I was trying to do it so that they were looking as natural as possible. But yeah, that is it. And look at that big ship in the background. Oh, and look, what is this? That's a box. I wonder what is in it. Huh. Well, since we're recording anyway, I guess we should open it, shouldn't we? Hello, Mrs. Tiddywinkle. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a disconnect here. So, I'll be right back with you once that is done. Boy! And we're back again. Didn't actually disconnect, but, well, this time, this server's been a little wonky today, but I noticed that there was a lot of lag when I stepped on the pressure plate there. But, let's take a look inside this box and see what has been left. I wonder who's from. Okay, let's have a look. A thank you note. Well, I'm going to read this, and I'll keep the camera running, but I might not show it. So this next bit, if I'm just popping back in and you're then seeing it, then sorry, it was private. Otherwise, here we go. And there we have it. A very nice note from T-Snow. One that'll definitely go inside my little room back in my place. Thank you, T-Snow. I really appreciate it. And with that, let's end off the episode here for today. Right here at the house. Go over here. And sit ourselves down. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. There's strings in there. There we go. Well, thank you very much for watching this week's episode, and I will see you again next week. I hope that you enjoyed this episode, even though it was mostly a talkie this time. But I figured that since it is nearly a year since I started doing videos, I would do a show around of the things that we've been doing so far, as well as show off the Flower Valley in its pink glory, because it has been a long time since we have seen it that way. Almost a year. Well, hopefully next week I will know more answers, and I will see you then. Thank you for watching this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye for now. Bye!